Looking for these stairwells down, this is going to take you over to the boiler room, which is essential to power everything up. So to power it up, basically this is going to, I don't think I can turn it off. Yeah, it's stuck on. So you want to have your water set to 50%, as you notice this little dial here. And then you want to start the engine. Once it gets to a consistent rate, which basically means it just needs to start for a second, it'll be flashing yellow. That's when you slowly start adding in the water valve, which is going to be all the way maxed out, which will then go from the yellow flashing to the solid green light, which will then power the door for the secret piano to allow you to go all the way through. What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back with Back Off 6. So last time we tried to solve the piano puzzle, we failed because we were doing it incorrectly. So the new going theory is the numbers next to the symbols are going to be the order that we need to press them. So for example, we're starting with MN, then we go to PE, CN, look around for number 4, which is AO, and then number 5 is P yet again. Alright, so once you have your 5-digit code, you head back over to the piano. Here you use your blacklight to search up top here to get the correct order. So we're starting with MN. We want a PE, which is going to be the left. We want a CN, an AO, and then a PE. Aha! Alright, well now this is whole brand new content. Where are we leading? Door appears to be powered. So we can't do anything with this. Now, if you missed the last episode, basically the boiler room. It's got a notepad. Yeah, we received word from D. He is still in Laos with plans to depart in 3 weeks. Orders are to temporarily lock the house down while we travel to America. N6 set for February. D wants us positioned before the end of the year if sleepers fail to execute orders or end up in enemy hands. We are to address the situation. Philippe says he is not coming back afterwards. I share the sentiment if we're being honest. Alright, so with the description log, we have to use our blacklight to figure out which button combination is used. It looks like 9 is going to be used pretty frequently. I'm guessing the ones with the heavier fingerprints are the ones that are most used. Let's try 9, 6, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we got the 9 correct, we got the 3 correct. Everything else is in the wrong location, but it is used. So that's a good sign. So let's try 9, 2, 3, 1, 6. Hey, we got it! What did that get us, though? After the incident with the Kalashnik, we are moving to a more secure system down here. Access to the observation room and cell will only be granted via the terminal in the mainframe room. Apologies for the inconvenience. Word code 2704665. Each of the numbers in the obscured code word corresponds to a letter in the cipher key. Enter the correct word or words to crack the code to gain access to the system. So let's try what that is. So we got R. Seven. Ooh. Okay, so you just match the numbers on here. This is going to be easy. So we're starting with 0, so we need an H. We need a 2, which is going to be a O. We have a 3, which is going to be L. We need a 9, which is going to be D. I'm guessing it's going to probably say holding. Let's see here, number 4, is it N? Yep, holding it is. 7460. So that'll be... there we go, OPEN. Let's read that one wrong. Alright, so 587263. So we need to start with a B. We have N. Guessing this is bunkers. A. Yeah. E. And an R. So that's to the exit. So you need to find a way to force that door open then. That idiot swallowed the key. Vitaly, get it out of him by any means necessary. I do not care if he's unable to speak for a week. Oh, okay, so we have a lockpick. Alright, so that'll get us all of you. What on earth? Alright, so we got the key. That must be to the room that we weren't able to lockpick before. Which is kind of weird. If we can lockpick this door, I'm surprised we can't lockpick the other one. Alright, so that'd be back to the hallway. Turn down this way, and now we use the key. Haha! I'll be the first one to open the safe and claim the prize. Vitaly, despite your confidence, your limited grasp of English knowledge is, of course, a subject of great amusement within the group. Good luck connecting the keywords to their counterparts in the room. How will you fare once we are embedded overseas? Alright, so we got a 0. Creepy TV.
A record played the sounds of a rocket launch. I was disappointed, wanting to see it on film instead. Man, you're older, my sister said, as she used the iron to press her father's work clothes.
And so we have numbers all over this room. Alright, now at this stage, basically we're going to have to look around and try to figure out keywords. So for example, in our specific pattern, we have record, which is going to be a center word.
I was disappointed, wanting to see it on film instead.
We have a rocket, we have film,
My sister said, as she used the iron to press her father's work clothes.
then we have an iron press. So you want to start with the record player, which is going to be found right here to the left. We have a number 5, rocket, which is going to be found right next to the TV. That's going to be a 0. We need film, which is going to be found on this table over here. That's going to be a number 2. And ironing board is going to be found all the way in the back, which is going to be number 4. Now, what do you do with this 4-digit code? Well, you have to go all the way back upstairs. Now, by the way, the keywords are going to be different for everybody, so you just have to pay attention to what the guy is saying, and then figure it out from there. He's going to constantly say the code, so you don't have to worry about missing it. However, it does get a little bit annoying if you're failing to find one after a while. So you want to run up the stairs, and then you take a right, run down this dark hallway, you take a right again, then you go one more right. This is going to take us to the safe that we found a long time ago. which then we're going to input the code that we found. So we have, in our example, 5 is going to be record, 0 is going to be rocket, 2 is film, and 4 is iron. So the code should be 5024. Just like that. Objective complete. Crack the safe house. We get it. Ooh. Blueprint unlocked. The case cracker. That's going to be used for multiplayer. If this guide helped you get that code, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.